The 737 airplane is powered by two CFM56-7 engines. The engine is an axial flow turbofan with two rotors. The N1 rotor has a fan, a low-pressure compressor section, and a low-pressure turbine section. The N2 rotor has a high-pressure compressor section and a high-pressure turbine section. The N2 shaft turns the accessory gearbox. The accessory gearbox drives the integrated drive generator, the oil pumps, the fuel pumps, and the hydraulic pump. Air passes through the fan. Some of the air goes through the compressor for combustion. A large part of the air goes through the duct to provide most of the thrust. Next is an overview of the engine fuel system. The fuel system supplies fuel from the fuel tanks. The fuel goes through the first stage engine fuel pump. The fuel is heated by the IDG oil cooler and a fuel oil heat exchanger. The fuel then goes through a filter that removes solid contaminants. After a second stage pump and a second filter, the fuel goes to the hydromechanical unit, or HMU. Here the electronic engine control, or EEC, adjusts the fuel flow. Part of the fuel goes to the combustion chamber and the unused fuel returns to the fuel pump. Next is an overview of the engine oil system. The oil pump pressurizes the oil from the tank. The oil goes through an oil filter and continues to the engine bearings and accessory gearbox. The oil temperature and pressure sensors are located here. The scavenge pumps collect the oil from the engine. The oil then goes through an oil scavenge filter to remove contaminants. The oil goes through the fuel oil heat exchanger before it returns to the tank. Each engine has flight deck controls. You manually set power with the thrust levers, or automatically with the auto throttle system. Each engine is controlled by an EEC. The EEC uses the thrust lever position and environmental inputs to control the engine's thrust. The engine indications are shown on the upper and lower display units.